So I'm here to give you guys a reminder. The reminder is the clean hearted always win in the end. I need y'all to remember that. The clean hearted always win in the end. Remember that. So here's your reminder to understand that God will never allow what you lost to be the best you ever had. Did you hear me? I said God will never allow what you lost be the best you ever had. So if you lost that opportunity to get that raise, just know that God has something better in store for you. If you ended up losing the job that you done worked at and put so much dedication into, and then you go to work and they tell you they no longer need you, understand that God did not give you something that you lost and that was it for you. That job was not the end of the world for you. He has something else better in store for you. He just used that job to make you uncomfortable, to lose it so that you could continue to pursue, come on somebody, your divine birthright. He said, baby, I didn't give you this. Take it away from you just to leave you feeling hopeless, just to leave you feeling stressed, just to leave you being worried. He said, baby. No, I did not. No, I did not, because he has something better in store for you. He did not make you lose anything. That relationship, it was not for you. He did not remove you from that relationship that you are viewing as a loss to not give you something better because you thought that was the best spouse for you. You thought that was your life partner. You thought that was supposed to be to death do us part. No, baby. He did not remove it because that was the best he had for you. Y'all got to understand that. He got something greater waiting for you. And in this moment, everything is working out for you. Your highest good. And out of these experiences, only good things are going to keep happening to you because you are not afraid. You're facing this fear of these new opportunities. So you're asking and you're receiving. You're asking and you're receiving because, baby, remember, the clean-hearted always win in the end. That job was not supposed to have you another day. So yes, baby, you no longer work there. Nope, you don't. And do you know why you no longer work there? You know why that opportunity wasn't for you no more? Do you know why, baby? It's because God made you uniquely. And the fact that your uniqueness has to shine through. You wasn't supposed to be at that job no more because you too much. You're too much for that job. You were too much for that opportunity. You was too much for that man. You was too much for that woman. So those relationships didn't align with you no more because you're too much. You done grown and blossomed into this divine being that he needed you to become so that he can give you what you've been asking for. He knows your heart. So the clean and pure hearted always win. So he heard your cries. And now he made you uncomfortable. He made you uncomfortable. He made you uncomfortable to the point where that person knew that they couldn't do nothing else with you. That opportunity wasn't for you. It was for someone that's lesser than you. You understand? That's their position. It's not your position where you have exceeded that job expectation. You have exceeded the duties in that role. It no longer is aligned with your greatness. So now You're being pushed to go be beautiful because he know you were too much. So that worry that's still in your heart, stop worrying because greater is coming. Stop worrying. Stop worrying. Yes, you may be sad. Yes, stop that. Understand that now it's time for you to embark on this beautiful experience that God chose you. He seen fit for you to enjoy the years that you had, to enjoy those moments that you had, to enjoy those memories, because he know that that was preparing you for what he has in store for you right now. What he has in store for you. You know why? Because the clean-hearted always win in the end. And because you have such a clean and pure heart, meaning that you move with good intentions, God is removing things around for you in your favor. And I only speak about these things from existence, from my experiences. I'm sorry, my existence. Yeah, I existed in these experiences. So I'm able to talk about it in a way where I just want to remind y'all how good God is. I want to remind y'all how good God is. For those that don't know me, I am IAmTalijahMaleekah. And February the 3rd, I was attacked at work on so many different levels where I can't even pinpoint the what I feel. But I knew that the God that I serve, he said no weapon formed against me shall prosper. He knew that these things was going to form. He knew it already. He just needed me to understand that it wouldn't prosper. And as a result, it left me unemployed for those things that was formed against me. And that was February 3rd. So I sit here today, November 21st, and I just remind myself that, yes, I don't like that I was fired from my job on February 3rd after being viciously attacked and fighting for my life. I didn't like that. However, God knows my heart. So he is going to continue to bless me in a way where I am receiving the things that I prayed for. I prayed for God to remove any and everything. And you know what he did? He started removing it now. Like, you know what a noun is? When I started praying for discernment, praying for peace, praying for protection, praying for guidance, praying for direction, he started working now in those prayers. And he started doing it now where he removed people. That's a noun. Places. That's a noun. And a thing. What is a noun? People, places, and things. God started removing things now for me to increase my territory so that I can do and be intentional in this exact moment in my life, which is pouring, nurturing my kids. He knew that I didn't want to be away from them for 16 hours out the day for another 15 years. I done gave them 15 years. And as a result, God has better for me. He has better for my children. He had better for us. So as a result, he knew that I didn't need to be distracted by those things that was consuming my time by putting 16 hours in a job that could fire me after being attacked on their time clock. But because God has better for me, I don't worry, y'all. I don't worry. I gave it to God. He is, let me tell you something. He's the best of all. He's the best fighter of all. This is not my battle to fight. I had to give it to the Lord. I had to give it to the Lord. And then I had to understand that at the end of the day, Elijah, you a real hustler. You might go broke a couple times, but I'm going to get back up again because God is my source. And as a result, this is the look I give y'all to let y'all know I'm going to always keep it pushing for me and mine. It's never going to be a moment I don't spin a block for mine. Why? Because I trust in God and he allows me to keep it pushing. Trust God. What he has is way bigger and better for you, okay? He does. Trust in God. I am IAmTalijahMaleekah. I love you. I'm praying for you all. And always remember, the clean-hearted always win in the end. Remember that, y'all.